VDOT update with Ms. Susan Hammond, VDOT Resident Engineer.
Evening. Start with a maintenance update. Hard to believe, as nice as the weather is right now, that we actually responded to 2 winter weather events. So we'll keep wishing for what we have out there this evening. We've done brush and tree debris removal on various primary and secondary routes throughout the county. We've also made some repairs to shoulder and mailbox pullouts on secondary routes. We've patched with cold patch secondary routes countywide. We've been boom axing and hand brush cutting on Route 311 North. Been cleaning pipes on secondary routes. Repaired potholes on Rumsey, Castile, and Hickory Hill. And then as far as construction goes, we have one project that we've gotten started, the pipe replacement on for Sycamore Bend, which is Route 637. That is one of the rural rustic projects that's in your 6-year plan. So we'll have the pipes settling over the winter to hopefully get a surface on it in the summer. So I'll take any questions or comments that you all have.
Board member questions or comments?
Explain the bridge over Dunlap Street. Are you going to swing that bridge back in? You will rebuild it and swing it in? Or
The old bridge is going to be dismantled and removed, and there is a fabricated bridge, I believe, that is in pieces that is going to be assembled and replaced in the same spot. It'll be a single-lane bridge.
So it won't be a suspension bridge like is leaving, it's just going to be a deck.
Gonna have
It's,
to span the whole
yeah,
thing.
you have to span the whole thing, so in order to do it relatively quickly, it is gonna be a similar structure to
Okay.
what was replaced. But with low traffic volume and having it be a single lane, but that is the key thing, is the distance that it has to go across the river. It does sort of limit what you can construct without additional piers.
You doing this in-house with your own people?
There were portions of it that were in-house, but the removal and demo and the assembly of the new structure is being done under contract.
It's been
And
impressive to watch.
it's one contractor that's doing
You could
the
have
whole
sold
thing.
tickets to watch that crane work up there. That's a good one.
Well, the delays, I know there were a lot of people on the edge of their seats wanting to watch that move happen and make sure everything stayed together as it was put on the opposite side, so glad it went without a hitch.
I was in the Stonewall. I went to get fuel, and they were dropping things in the dumpster out there, and it sounded like bombs going off. Everybody in there was looking around, but it was impressive.
I was told it weighed 220-some thousand pounds.
That I'm not sure.
225,000, you were rigged about 60, 70 feet out. That takes,
It's a lot of
if
weight.
you like physics,
Yes.
that takes a tremendous crane to handle that.
Yeah, I think there was part of the delay was making sure that it was stabilized properly before any of the move happened.
That was a big picture.
Yes, yes.
Ms. Coxton?
Sounds like by far the cheapest solution to what was a problem you inherited when they
That
didn't
was,
address that when the interstate came.
yes, that was Old 60, yeah. And I remember when I first started with the department, it was reduced to a single lane from 2 lanes, and that's been quite some time, so,
Thank you.
yes.
Ms. Cox, did you have something?
I don't.
Okay.
I know that there's an issue, or there's some that believe there's an issue on coming down there at Mr. Barr's and through that area, but if I'm not mistaken, they've already talked, am I right, Melissa? There's already been conversation, you said, with VDOT, with Mr. Barr and VDOT and different ones.
I think Mr. Trout had contacted him a
Okay.
couple of times, yes, yes.
So that, I'll leave that in your hand. You
All right,
understand?
I'll make a note of it to make sure I ask him about it.
Anyone else? The retaining wall on 220 is working great. I know with the rain events we've had, and it's getting soft, so nothing has made it to the road. Everything's been, held there. The other thing that I have noticed, and I didn't have anything to talk about, thank goodness I found something, was the sycamore tree on 687, right there at Mount Pleasant. It's starting to hump up there pretty well, and it's coming out into the road. And with the boat traffic and stuff going through there, it's getting significantly
You
worse.
said that was near, I didn't write fast enough.
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant.
Right there where you turn left.
Yes.
Coming from Covington, it's about right at the end of the graveyard, right across from it. It's gotten
All right.
significantly humped up there. Anyone else? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.